from a Fooksuw, which is on the outside. It's an outside lower Fooksuw hand, and I want to change hands. The first thing you always have to remember is to cover, protect your center. That's step 0. Now when you want to change hands, you basically have to 走手. 走手 just means make something happen, right? So that comes in 2 steps. Step 1, you open. Step 2, you attack. And then once you attack, the opponent is going to try to cover his center, his step 0, and then you're going to have to recover to step 0. Step 1, open. From a Fooksuw, you're going to 枕手, 扛手. Step 2, attack. So 枕手, 扛手 happens in one fluid motion. I cover the center, I open, I attack, and I go back to covering the center. All right? Now Michael's going to demonstrate with a tanso to resist against my Fooksuw. We're at a stalemate. He's covering his center. I'm covering my center. I'm going to 走手 and change hands. 枕手, 扛手, open. Attack. He's going to cover. Step 0. Now I got to cover. Step 0. I go back down to tanso. He does 枕手, 扛手. He opens me up and attacks, and I cover my step 0, and then he has to cover his step 0. From my perspective, we start off with this tanso and my Fooksuw. As long as my elbow is on the inside and his elbow is on the outside, he's able to cover my Fooksuw, and I'm able to cover his tanso, and it's a stalemate. I do the 枕手. I guide his hand out with a 扛手. Now, at this point, as soon as his wrist here starts to cross my elbow, generally speaking, you'll feel that he's more open. He's still maintaining his step 0, covering the center. But as I attack, now his forearm is on the outside, and he's able to cover with a Fooksuw or a punch. And that punch, when it comes, I don't want to fight power with power, even though I'm attacking with my step 1, or step 2 rather. I don't want to fight power with power. I maintain forward pressure, step 0, with this that turns into a bong saw, and I carry up. Drop back down. He guides me out. At this point, my wrist is basically past his elbow. He's open to strike. But stop right there. When he strikes, I'm not going to seek the hand with my wrist. When he strikes, my elbow is still here. I use it to bring the Fooksuw back in, and I cover and jam him. He doesn't want to fight me, so he does a bong saw high. Back down. One more time. Carry out. In. And that's basically how you change the hands from a Fooksuw to a tanso.